Hey, how's it going, everybody? I really just wanted to take a second out to kind of give you everybody that I've been interacting with and helping, out in the online marketing world. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a little background on who I am and why I love doing what I do so much. Okay, and those of you who will just be seeing me for the first time, my name is Yasir. I know it's not a usual name that you hear, but it's an Arabic name. And but anyways, yeah. So to me, I think that a lot of people are failing in marketing because they're afraid of putting themselves out there. They're afraid of getting out of their comfort zone. And for me, a few years ago, this here would not have been comfortable for me. But and people want to really know exactly who it is they're doing business with or communicating with online or over the phone. So I think that this is a needed step. I've done actually videos like this before within the last year, but YouTube or somebody hating on my profile or something, just I guess didn't like what I had to say and flagged my videos, so that whole channel got deleted. So I just haven't made another video like this since then. But a little bit about my story. I was born in Philadelphia, and I'm the youngest of three siblings. I got two older sisters, and a mother and a stepdad. And then from Philadelphia, before my mother met my stepdad, we moved to Trenton, New Jersey. And I mean, it was rough. Anybody that's from New Jersey or any part up north around that area knows how rough it is. But for years, I just saw my mother going to school and trying to work her other jobs. She had a part-time job and she had a full-time job, and she worked all of those so that she could take care of me and my sisters. And to this day, I still admire what it is that she did for me and my sisters, because if it hadn't been for her, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. And she's also part of the inspiration for my drive to just really reach out and help people. And yeah, so that's a little bit about her. But we just didn't have much growing up. We didn't have money to go out and get the latest sneakers or the latest clothing items and all these specialty types of foods. There were a lot of nights that I remember that either we didn't eat anything at all before going to bed, or we ended up having rice for several nights on end because there was just no income coming in the house. And with three kids, we weren't cheap to take care of. So the money that my mother brought in from just slaving at her jobs, it went towards us and towards the household bills. So whatever was left was just what we had to eat off of until the next paycheck came in. And I remember just wishing, I wish my mom had been able to spend more time at home with me and my two sisters. I think we saw her for maybe 3 hours per day, each day of the week, other than Saturday and Sunday. And that really, I could see how much it was taking a toll on her, but she did what she had to do because you have no choice when you got kids. So from a very young age, I was just like, I told her, I said, Mom, when I get older, I'm going to take care of you. You'll never have to work again. And of course, at that age, I had no idea. The internet was really unheard of back then. It was just used for military and corporations, and really I would call what they had intranet instead of internet. But yeah, so as the years grew on, things just got worse. The situation didn't get any better, and we ended up having to move out of that house because we were this close to being out on the street because the mortgage wasn't able to be paid and other things just kept happening. So she ended up getting a job here in North Carolina and just relocated all of us down here. And at that point, we were still struggling because you're trying to get trying to get a balance when you first move somewhere and you're trying to get acclimated to a new job, things like that. And of course, still have me and my two sisters getting older, and as you get older, anybody with kids knows that things begin to cost more the higher up in your education level that you go. So middle school and the rest of my elementary school was just really a struggle for her to help try to take care of us. But she did it, and I love her a lot for it. And I was still trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do to help myself out when I got older and build myself a strong foundation, and to help her out. And I had never heard of internet marketing before, but I believe it was my junior year in high school. I had some friends that were saying something about their parents doing internet marketing, and I figured, way out of my league, but I dug into it more, and I began to see that this would be an avenue that I could use to make myself money, because I was working at a local Subway sandwich shop for, at the time, it was $5.15 an hour. And also, being a new driver, my insurance was $149 a month. Plus, I had to pay for my school lunch and things like that. So you do the math. You get probably about $230 every 2 weeks. You've got a $149 insurance payment, plus food and whatever else. And I really struggled, and I couldn't afford new clothes for myself. My mom couldn't afford to get me new clothes because she was really trying to just keep things afloat here. And so I was just kind of at my wit's end. But luckily, I ran across a few friends that kind of gave me the skinny on what internet marketing was and what companies they were involved with. So I began to check them out, and one in particular, Global Domains International, I was with them for a few years and really began to start building that business up, and I started generating a pretty nice income. And now I wasn't on the leaderboards, every week or anything like that, but over time, I built up a nice network of people, and now, even to this day, I still get paychecks from them, for my monthly commissions, because I still have a nice team, and I learned how to do work in such a way that you do it once and it continues to work for you years and years down the line. Even with the changes that Google made, I still get emails every day about people visiting my sites and joining. So I'm still getting a very, very nice residual income from them. But I'm not here to talk about GDI, but going from where I was then, not having enough money to even get, a pair of shoes if I wanted. Now I'm living a comfortable lifestyle. My mother, she doesn't have to worry about money or anything like that, because of what I've been able to help her do. And the companies that have really come to surface now versus years ago, they're far more lucrative than they used to be, at least for the mass of people that are involved now. I'm pretty sure that some opportunities were available back then, but only to select people. You had to be part of an inner circle. Now the average Joe can come in, join a good company, and really set him or herself up to make a really good income. And now, me having come in early and seeing how hard things were, my goal now is to really just reach out and help as many people and lift them up so that they can be financially free And even if you're making good, even if the person's making good money, they can always use more time and more money. So that's what my goal is, and that's why I'm still here in the industry, just trying to reach people and finding out more things that work versus things that are just a waste of time. And also, one other thing that really pushed me and drove me is I was working delivering furniture for a local furniture company, and I was making pretty good money, and I was like, okay, this was at the time where I was just really trying to get out on my own, and I got in over my head, and the economy began to start changing a little bit, actually a lot, and I wound up having the house that I was trying to rent. It was a rent-to-own situation. I got that take. I lost that. I got my car repossessed. Had no job. Because I got fired because I couldn't make it to work. So I had to move back in with my mom, which sucked because all my other friends were really just getting out on their own. So though all those things add up to why I do what I do. So if you guys want to just come get to know me, chat with me, send me a friend request. I'll be happy to just chat with you, get to know you guys, know where you're from, know a little bit more about your background, and see if I can help you guys make some more money. And because I'm involved in quite a few things, so don't be afraid to ask, or ask for help with something that you've got going on already, and I'll help you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't do these very often, so but I hope you guys enjoy your weekend, and I look forward to talking with you guys. See you later.